Venom number 23 was published few days ago with Venom Island Part 3, written by Donny Cates and penciled by Mark Bagley. This Venom run is one of my most favorite. We last saw how Eddie Brock has been having nightmares and waking up with messages carved into his flesh. In his attempt to heal the Venom symbiote, Eddie left his son Dylan and went to the deserted island of Bones. However, the Carnage symbiote, which was separated from Cletus Kasady and bonded to Eddie, was planning to take control again and force the craft, which Eddie borrowed from the Avengers, to crash down. Eddie survived, but he found out that the Venom symbiote has been infected by Carnage, who turned the island into his personal killing field, leaving Eddie no choice but to sever his hand to escape its bloody reach. Our book for today opens with Eddie leaving his severed hand behind. There is a voice in his head that he has not heard in years, a voice that screams at him to run and to leave this place behind. It takes him a minute to realize that it is his own voice. He has lost too much blood and has never been hurt like this without his other to help him. He never felt such pain before, but forced himself to stay awake. He managed to heat the blade of his machete and cauterize the stump. He forced himself to stand, to make his way towards the island's lone mountain. At Liz Allen's apartment, Sleeper berates Dylan for wanting to keep a piece of the Carnage symbiote. Dylan says that it's actually a piece of the symbiote dragon that Eddie had fought and was later bonded to Cletus Kasady. Sleeper says that this piece was not only connected to Kasady, but it was also mentally attached to Null, the god of the symbiotes. Dylan then opened the box where he keeps the piece. The symbiote tries to bond to him, but Dylan says that it cannot control him, and rather than infecting him, he is infecting it. As he tortures the piece, Sleeper senses its pain and tells Dylan to stop. Dylan states that Null has been invading his dreams and threatening him and Eddie, and he wants to know why. Commanding the piece to show him Null, his eyes turning black, Dylan tells Sleeper that he is now connected to the symbiote hive. Dylan says that he can see a vision of a man climbing a tower on a mountain. Sensing Dylan, the Venom symbiote mentally begs him to help Eddie. Dylan realizes that he is seeing his father through the eyes of the Carnage symbiote. Back on the island, Eddie was climbing the tower when Carnage swarmed him with a horde of possessed animals. Carnage says that Eddie thought that he could send a signal to the Avengers to come and help him, but Eddie said that he came to pray to the only god that has beaten Carnage, Thor. A bolt of lightning then struck the tower. The electrical shock separated Venom and Carnage from each other. Eddie fell to the ground and struggled to stay awake, as both symbiotes launched towards him to see who can bond to him first. Eddie promised Dylan that he is coming back home before passing out. He then regained his consciousness to find himself on board a helicopter with Captain America, who said that he came as soon as the Avengers received the craft emergency beacon. Realizing that the Venom symbiote was left behind on the island, Eddie urged Captain America to go back for it, but Captain America said that this is impossible, as a missile was shot and engulfed the island in a cloud of nuclear fire. Eddie showed unbreakable will and determination to defeat Carnage and to regain Venom. I never imagined that he could sever his hand and cauterize the stump this way. No wonder the Venom symbiote has always wanted to bond to him and thought that he was the greatest host ever. Let me know what you think about this run so far, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.